Welcome. So, we're doing a homebrew today. So I brewed tried, being the operative word here, tried to do a Pils. And,
what kind of Pils?
German Pils. Since they're silver, well, that's good to clarify. And, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what you have to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, I believe you entered this in the El Paso County Fair, right?
I did.
Did you enter it in Feast of St. Arnold's as well?
No, I don't think it was ready.
Okay.
I think it was still kind of doing its thing at that time. So, yeah, so I entered the El Paso County Fair.
Very bright.
And, yeah,
it's really great color. Great color.
Yeah. And I got some good feedback. I think it went to mid-30s. So, yeah. So I say I tried to do a Pils. Did not get bitter enough. So, when I entered it in the competition, I entered it as a Pilsner, as a Helles, which I think was probably the right move.
Okay. I don't know if so. And to me, probably the big difference between a hoppy Pils. Well, so a Helles, I mean, it should be hoppy or malty. It shouldn't be dead even.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I always think it should be malty.
Yeah.
I always think Helles is like a hoppy
Pilsner,
or a malty Pilsner.
I kind of think of it as two versions of it. So, like one, it can be hoppy or it can be malty. Right? I could be wrong. I should have looked at the guidelines before I stuck my neck out there. Okay, I could see all the comments coming in now. But anyway, so so I don't know that it's hoppy enough or malty enough to really be a great Helles.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I mean, it's a great drinker.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very pleased with it. I was drinking it quite a bit, and then I had a keg mishap. So
yeah, with this one too.
And with this one too. I know. I don't know what's going on.
He's had a whole series of leaky liquid posts.
Yeah,
it's not the same keg though, right? Maybe it's your liquid disconnect.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's the same keg. I should probably pay attention to that.
So yeah, I think if you entered it as a German Pils, you probably would have done about the same. It's just like you said, it's not hoppy enough to be a great Pilsner. Yeah, but it's a great drinker.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. It's got it does have a flavor I can't quite identify that I'm not super happy with. It's not as clean as I'd like, but the feedback that I got from the judges was that it was.
I think that's hops.
That could be. Yeah, it was a clean fermentation and easy drinker, that type of thing. So, yeah. No, that's something to build on, I think. So, yeah, so the recipe, not hard at all. It's a smash Pilsner. So, 8 pounds of Pilsner. And then I did Hallertauer Mittlefrueh all the way through. Half an ounce at 60 minutes, an ounce at 20, and 1 ounce at flame out.
Well, you did Hallertauer Magnum.
Sorry, so it's not a smash. But, Hallertauer Magnum, so half an ounce. I was going to do Mittelfrueh, but of course that would have taken like 4 ounces.
It's a Smats.
So it's Smith.
Single malt and Smath.
Smith. Ooh, Smath. Yeah, I like that.
Smath.
It's a Smath. It was going to be a smash.
Yeah.
And then WP 830 for the yeast.
So is Hallertauer Mittelfrueh the typical hop for a Pils?
It's one
German
of them.
Pils?
Yeah, it's one of the noble hops, so I think it's a noble hop. So it's either that or I could have used. I might try Tettnang one of these days.
Yeah.
Or and then I avoid Satz. I love Satz hops, but I always associate that with
Czech Pils.
Yeah.
So, and you're 100% right on that one.
So I might try Tettnang next time.
Yeah.
But I like Hallertauer a lot. I like the noble hops. I'm just
I obviously like Hallertauer too because I have like a pound of Hallertauer Mittelfrueh in my freezer right now. So it should be the flavor for a Munich Helles is moderately malty start with the suggestion of sweetness, moderate grainy sweet malt flavor with a soft rounded palate impression supported by low to medium low bitterness.
Yeah.
That's not a Helles though. Yeah, I mean Munich Helles.
Yeah, it's.
I thought it could be super hoppy too.
I don't think so because I always thought that was a differentiator between that and the Pils. Obviously, was
okay. I'm
Pils
wrong.
Is bitter. Helles is malty.
I know. You're probably shocked. Oh my God, Mike was wrong.
I'm glad we're recording this.
Less than 5 times tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry. I always thought, what am I thinking? I wonder if I'm thinking of no, I think I just was mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm glad I cleared that up before I took the written exam next
Well, yeah.
next month.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to fail the written exam. And, yeah, so no study time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be...
But that's okay. I'm just taking it to get experience, see what the exam's like.
Yeah.
And then maybe in 6 or 7 years I'll pass it.
After they change it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they totally changed it right before. So I'm taking it August 5th. Our fellow club member, Uber Master Level 6, Judge Brad, and BJCP teacher as well, is doing the written exam. And right before we're taking it, they announced at HomebrewCon that they're eliminating having to regurgitate the beer's stats for the beer comparison. You no longer need to memorize original gravities, right? I mean, granted, you still should know them for the recipes.
Yeah.
But the number of beers you can be asked a recipe for is smaller than the number of beers you can to be asked to compare. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm sure that...
Grandmaster, not Ubermaster.
Yeah.
I was like, I started going down this path. I was like...
I was wondering, I was letting you go. Like, let's see where...
I think he's Grandmaster 4. He's an awesome beer judge either way. Brad, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, he's... Yeah. So, I had a question.
Oh, tell him about Brad judging. That'll... If he's watching this, he'll feel a lot better about us after that.
So, I feel I am notoriously slow as a judge. Because you're supposed to spend 15 minutes on a beer. You know, taste it in 15 minutes and write it up and everything is supposed to be.
And generally, 15 minutes is considered long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 15 minutes is the limit.
Yeah, it's like you should be done by 15. And I give feedback in 15 if I'm lucky.
So he's lying about that. So his feedback's pretty good. And only I say that because I've organized comps he's judged at, and I've gotten feedback from people saying, thank you so much for a great score sheet.
Yeah, well, be that as it may. Yeah. As it may. So I've judged with other people, and usually they're very experienced judges. They're the national level, at least, and we're judging, and I'm typing this up, and they're kind of like, done. And I was like, holy crap, how do these guys get done so fast? And then I look at the score sheets later, and they're like, one line, bip, 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 and they're done. Brad, same way. He's like 5 minutes, he's done. That's him taking a long time. 5 minutes, it seems like.
And I organized Feast of St. Arnold, and I swear to you, he was sitting around like on his phone and looking around half of the time.
I was like feeling pressure, like, oh my God. And I was like, well, he's probably the same thing. He says still. I went back and looked at the score sheet. Nope. It's like all kinds of awesome feedback. There's like several sentences. I don't know how you can type that fast, let alone analyze a beer and regurgitate and spit it out.
He's impressive. Crazy. Because I know myself, I've been judging for a little while, but I'll be like, take a sip and figure out, malty and hot. Okay, what's the body like? Yeah. And I end up taking like 4 or 5 sips to get it all down.
Yep.
And, where Brad's like,
like several pages. I'm like, man. So, I was impressed.
Yeah. So, and personally, I think, I think that a good score sheet is more important than the time. I know I've talked to a lot of judges that, or I've judged with judges that think that you should be super duper quick, and that's great if you're super duper quick, but the score sheet's more important.
Yeah. I'd rather give good feedback.
And I mean, because if you're entering beers in competitions and you're not getting good feedback, you're going to stop doing it.
Yeah. So 100%. Yeah. So,
but I'm sorry, I tore us away from the recipe or from talking about the beer.
Yeah. No.
I assume that we're going to have this right down below.
Sure.
Yeah. That'd be terrific.
Yeah, absolutely can.
I gotta say, I just did my Czech Pilsner, and it didn't have the maltiness I wanted. Although, granted, I'm going for a malty Pilsner because it's a Czech.
Yep.
And I was thinking about buying a sack of a different grain.
So that had occurred to me with this one too, because this is really, I don't know what the word is. I always think of meaty because you really get that kind of really rich,
like a savory.
Yeah, kind of a real grainy. rounded grain flavor.
Is what you want.
Well, that's what this is.
Oh, okay.
And if for a Pilsner, I always thought that it should be like a lighter grain flavor, more corn, like a Pilsner.
Well, I think the body, I think the flavor on this, as far as maltiness goes, is probably perfect for a German Pils. I think it could probably stand to be a little drier, and it needs hops.
Yeah, and that's.
But otherwise, I think you nailed it.
Okay.
Because to me, the Czech Pils are very malty.
Yes. Yeah. I agree, 100%. So, but yeah, I was thinking about using a different, because I use raw Pilsner malt. So I was thinking about trying a different one.
No, Rars.
Rars.
I think Rars are Canadian, right?
No. We'll look. We'll have it here.
Okay.
Look it up, or if you want to.
I'll look it up.
You can look it up now.
Yeah, Rar Malting Companies in Spokane, Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I messed that up. Shakopee, Minnesota. So Rar is American.
Rar is American.
Which threw me for a loop, which is why I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then, is it Weissman?
Weirmann.
Weirmann, yeah. Weirmann's German.
That's German, yep.
But I was looking at our homebrew store's catalog, and they had some other Pilsners on there that they could potentially get. And I assumed that they'd order a sack of it for me if I asked them and, bought the whole sack outright.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go so far as to get, like, the under-modified malts.
No.
Which I would like to do in the future.
It'd be fun to play
I would love to do, like, a 12-hour brew day, 57 steps,
6 decoctions,
quintuple decoctions. I mean, just all day long.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I don't know why I don't triple decoct now.
Right.
But I wish I had the time for that every day, or every time. But I would not mind doing it one time. But that'd be interesting. I'd love to compare the flavor of an under-modified malt that goes through all those steps and a heavily modified malt with no steps.
Yeah.
Or even with the same steps.
Yeah.
That'd be fun,
That'd be interesting,
yeah.
I would just like to do a floor malted for a...
I think they're all floor malted.
They usually specify if these are not. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think these are not.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, they had... the supply had a Czech Pilsner malt that was unmalted or under-modified. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Do the full Pilsner Urquell treatment, so we'll brew it now and in a year. Just one short year.
Lager it for 6 months? Yeah. Oh, man. That would be fun. But I don't have the patience for that.
I do. I just forget about it.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, it's 2 years old now. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I sidetracked you.
No, you don't. Because I really got nothing else to say. I mean, talked about it, did a... Let's see, what else? I think I may have added gelatin to find this. I think it was one of the first times I've used gelatin.
That's another... So it was beautifully clear. Yeah. I hadn't heard that gelatin strips flavor, and I'd love to do a side-by-side.
That'd be terrific. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah. So, too many experiments, too little time.
No kidding. Man.
So,
yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It's a simple grain bill.
Yeah.
It was an easy brew day, as I recall. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'll definitely try it again. I think I'm kind of out of my lager phase for now. I think I've planned on doing a Schwarzbier this weekend. And after that, I'm just going to start doing English stuff. English IPA and bitters and stuff like that. Just to kind of...
I would like to do some big beers. By some big beers, I mean all the big beers. Just to... Because my idea is to make them and have them around so I can enter them in competitions over the next several years.
Yeah. So that had crossed my mind as well. Yeah. Try to do a good... I was going to say try to do a good Belgian, but there's so many good Belgian brewers around here that I'm not even trying to bother. I'm not even bothering.
I don't know.
So. Yeah. So...
Okay. Well, so if you have a favorite Pils recipe, let us know. If you'd like to make fun of me for misstating the Munich Helles category, please do so. You call me all sorts of names, that's fine. Just don't call me short. No, I'm just kidding. But so, recipes down below. Any recommendations for shows, let us know.
Yeah.
And subscribe, check mark, like, bang,
all that
clickety-click, and the slider. There's that little lever you pull to
the hokey pokey,
and turn yourself about.
Yeah.
So, till next time, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes, as the case may be.